So the other day, my friend was giving a public discourse. I could just tell as he was on stage, like, he kind of was messing up a lot. He was stuttering, he forgot where he was and stuff. And I could tell that after he came down, he was like nodding his head a little. And I just know what that feeling is. It's when you're nodding like, I should have done this, I should have done that. So I could just tell that it did bother him, like his performance. He thought he could have done better. So I approached him after the meeting and I told him that he did a good job and that, sometimes it happens, but that was the end of it. That was the end of the conversation. And I get the feeling that I kind of messed up there. Not that I was trying to comfort him, which is fine, but I could have done something more because when I told him about it, he told me like, yeah, he could have done better, or like he was thinking of things he could have done better. And looking back at it, like I was in the car ride going home and I was just realizing I should have said something else, which was instead of saying that he did a good job, I should have told him, what are you thinking that you could have done better? And the lesson that I'm getting is that sometimes it's better to sit through someone's discomfort rather than try to comfort them. Because I don't think he wanted to be comforted in that moment. I think he wanted genuinely to improve and genuinely to figure out what he could have done better. But the first human instinct when we see someone who is uncomfortable is to comfort them. But that might not be what they need or what they want. And I should have, next time that happens, I'm going to go deeper instead of just closing it off. Because in a sense, we make this about ourselves when we comfort them because we don't want to be uncomfortable with them. And it's something that I think I can improve on, definitely. But if you're watching this, maybe you can do the same too. Like when somebody comes up to you and they're uncomfortable, don't be afraid to stick with them in that discomfort and to help them reflect on what it is that bothers them. So the thing to do instead is you help them to reflect on their own feelings. You ask them questions that help them to really dive deep into how they are actually feeling. So it's not about comforting them in a sense, it's more about showing a real concern for what they're going through or whatever it is that bothers them. Because if you are willing to sit with them to discuss it, then that is how they will actually feel cared about. Imagine you have a friend, and then as soon as you start talking to them about a problem that you're going through, it's kind of like they just shut you down. They don't want to hear it. And I realized that was what I did. Even though I wouldn't mind hearing about his problem, unconsciously I just comforted my friend when I should have gone a little bit deeper. So that's something I want to do for next time. And just remember to give them space to answer. You can tell when somebody's uncomfortable. If you're making them too uncomfortable, then you back off. But otherwise, sit with them in the discomfort, help them to reflect on their own feelings, and that is what is ultimately going to benefit them and benefit you as you learn how to handle other people's discomfort in the best way possible. So anyways, short video today, but that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.